Hey, what's going on, fight fans? I'm J.Cotto, holding it a boxing conversation because that's exactly what we're gonna have. Just want to let you know I'm totally unbiased. At the same time, talking some boxing. We may agree, we may disagree. It's okay. That's it is what it is. This is the first live, so we can definitely get it on if you want. You know, like I said, I'm taking questions, I'm taking whatever. I just got to say that there's certain things that are going on in boxing that I totally have been disagreeing with for years. You guys have been disagreeing with the boxing landscape as well. There are some people that just basically like to, agree with stuff and let things happen and let things just basically go by and let things. And everybody, you feel free to do the same thing. You're allowed to speak and say what you want. I don't judge anyone. At the same time, I don't want to, you know, like I said, about dude, in order to bring out the fact. And a lot of people just misconstrue that shit a lot, But I've been on YouTube for a couple of years now, and I've been, just basically uploading the truth within the sport of boxing. This is my first live. You know, um, just checking it out to see who's out there. You know what I mean? Drop a comment down below. Let me know what's going on in the chat. So we can talk. And basically, welcome. Welcome. Uh, we've got this Manny Pacquiao fight coming on this weekend. And I'm gonna let you guys know something right now. My money's on Manny Pacquiao, and I'm just gonna say this, and you can call this my boxing opinion. But I'm just gonna say this. Whoever thinks that you know, Lucas Matisse is actually going to bust Manny Pacquiao's ass, well, I don't know. I think you should reevaluate that whole situation there, simply because you see, Lucas Matisse, he's been inactive as well as has fallen to Danny Garcia and others. He's going up against an elite in Manny Pacquiao. We can all agree on that. Whether you hate him, whether you like him, it really doesn't matter. Manny Pacquiao is basically the top dog, the elite in this era. Now, a lot of guys will say that Jeff Horn beat him, and of course, people who know the truth, within that match and exactly how he was robbed. Okay. If you watch that fight again, like I have about maybe three times, you guys will see that most of them punches were deflected, most of them were missing. You know what I mean? The only reason why Manny was lumped the fuck up was because of the UFC tactics that were pulled off by Jeff Horn. But it is what it is. I'm not taking anything away from it. Um, like I said, Manny Pacquiao is way too elite. He's going to be basically he's going to basically set traps that Lucas Matisse hasn't seen. Now, Lucas Matisse has not gone too far in his career to actually say that he's very experienced to fight a Manny Pacquiao. Okay, this fight simply because it's a competitive fight. Lucas Matisse is very, very, very competitive, but I don't think he has what it takes to go up against a Manny Pacquiao. I mean, let's be honest here. You know what I mean? Manny Pacquiao is levels way, 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 way ahead of Lucas Matisse. And just because Jeff Horn was given a victory, a lot of people have seen Manny Pacquiao as tarnished and stuff. You also got to understand, when a man presses you like that, the way he did as to rough tactics and a lot of clinching, and that tires a motherfucker out. You feel what I'm saying? That ties a motherfucker out to the point where it's like Manny Pacquiao being the small man in almost every fucking fight. You know what I mean? That's another misconception that you got. A lot of people don't understand. Manny Pacquiao has always been the smaller man in his fights. You know what I mean? Peace of my man, the red glove militant, no doubt, baby. Hashtag the whole injustice. Hashtag, you know what I'm saying? Boxing United all day, every day. You know what I mean? And just want to say, man, once again, go check out Red Glove Militant's channel if you get a chance. You know what I mean? No doubt. Just gotta say, man, this is my first live. Welcome, my brother. Lucas Matisse is not going to handle anything that Manny Pacquiao is going to throw. If people think that Manny Pacquiao has lost speed, you're wrong. If people think that Manny Pacquiao has lost, basically a pop in his punches, okay, no doubt. The man still has power to put motherfuckers on their ass to get a standing 8 count at least. So Manny Pacquiao right now is going to be a point fighter. I don't think anybody should expect a fucking knockout. It's not as easy as for a vet at that age, and I have to agree with you. Father Time has caught up to Manny Pacquiao, but it's not so terrible. You know what I mean? You have a lot of guys out there with slow ass motor functions that don't belong in fucking boxing. That a lot of people are just fucking rooting on. You shouldn't be rooting on, but they're rooting them on any fucking way. You know what I mean? Hey, some of us boxing fans are savages. You know what I mean? And this goes back all the way to the times of the fucking, the gladiatorial fucking times and shit. I mean, we all love to see a fight. It happens. You know what I mean? Peace to my man, Aplo Type Zero. What's up, my brother? Says no such thing as a standing gate no more. I have to agree with you on that. I definitely have to agree with you on that, Aplo. Word up, right? And you know what's funny? Ain't no such thing as cuts being basically happening from concussive shots or anything like that. Everything, headbutts and cuts are happening from poor footwork and a lot of clinching. You know what I mean? So I have to agree with you on that one, man. You know, like I said, it's a lot of shit, man. There's a lot of shit with this. One guy told me that, and this goes back all the way from the Flomo Wars. And guys know me. That's when I started uploading shit and started breaking everything down. What's funny is that I had one of the guys tell me that Manny Pacquiao was gonna get knocked out by Jeff Horn. Me personally, I have to laugh at that because I mean that Lucas Matisse was gonna knock Pacquiao out because he had a hard time with Jeff Horn. I have to disagree with that. Totally disagree with that. A lot of guys work off of triangle theories. You know what I mean? Unless Lucas Matisse is gonna bring a clinch game, unless he's going to bring a clinch game to tie Manny Pacquiao down and avoid him and isolate him from not using his footwork, which is the basic and the basis and the foundation of Manny Pacquiao's fucking fight style, his footwork. You feel what I'm saying? And if he's able to just take that away from Pacquiao, like Jeff Horn did, only thing with Jeff Horn was that he was hitting on clinches, headbutting, straddling him, and it was great, but look what happened. He got exposed by Terrence Crawford. He tried to do the same shit. So Manny Pacquiao wasn't basically prepared for that fight. I don't even think Manny Pacquiao watched any fight tapes on Jeff Horn. Because Manny Pacquiao, he looked prepared when it came to the long distance and the boxing. But when it came to the clinching on the inside, and getting hit on late, and getting hit on, on the separation of the clinch and shit, and when that ref wasn't even on him like that, it was crazy. It's fucking crazy. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Piece of D style boxing. What's going on? Yep, standing 8 is no more, my brother. Hell yeah, that's exactly what that's exactly what Haplo said, bro. That shit had me dying. So like I said, man, Lucas Matisse, it just doesn't have that pedigree. I see this fight possibly being stopped. And I'll give Lucas the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't even say Lucas Matisse is elite in his own era. He's been, very inactive certain points. You know what I mean? So, I'll give Lucas Matisse the benefit of the doubt. I really want to say the 7th, but I'm gonna give it mid 9th. Okay, 9th round. Lucas Matisse is out of there. And it's going to be a stoppage. It's definitely going to be a stoppage. This fight is not going to go to 12 rounds. Now, if this fight goes to 12 rounds, it can only tell you one thing: that Manny Pacquiao has basically slowed down, and perhaps he should. If the fight goes to the 12th round and Manny Pacquiao wins, regardless, he should not fight after this fight. If Manny Pacquiao can get a stoppage, if Manny Pacquiao can get an impressive unanimous decision as to shutting Lucas Matisse the fuck out, right? And this it comes to a fucking point where they talk about it could have gone any fucking way. Manny Pacquiao should be fighting because if an inactive Lucas Matisse coming back can fucking do this to Pacquiao, then imagine what the big boys, like a lot of guys like to say, 147, that are younger, much more elusive, evasive, and hit much harder. And something like that would have to convince me that Pacquiao couldn't hang with those guys. Those guys are fucking most likely box circles around them now, simply because of the speed and the youth. And Terrence Crawford would definitely be one that can hurt fucking Pacquiao. Most definitely. Errol Spence Jr. Well, if he can get around Pacquiao's speed and is able to catch Pacquiao, then I think so. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I'll take nothing away. My man, Red Glove Militant says, I don't know how to feel about Pacquiao right now. I mean, I see it like this. I look at Pacquiao, and the only thing I can do is judge him by his pedigree and by what he's brought to us. You know, when I look at Pacquiao, I still see an elite guy, especially in this era. You know, I still see an elite fighter. I still see a fighter who is trying to prove to the world that he is the best fighter in the world. Armstrong, him, these guys, division fucking monsters. And it just gets to a point that Manny Pacquiao basically, just like you're saying, Red Glove Militant, you don't know how to feel about him right now. It's gonna get to a point where Manny Pacquiao is gonna have nothing more to prove. Nothing more to prove. Right now, I guess basically he has one thing to prove, and that's if he can grab one more title on the way out, then let him do that. And that's what I think he's gonna grab off of Lucas Matisse. If if he's going for unification, oh boy, he's got a he's he's got a lot of ginseng to swallow, and he's gonna have to get Freddie Roach back and a lot of a better conditioning coach. I mean, Pacquiao's up there. Pacquiao's up there, man. Pacquiao is like 30 something, like 38, 39. You know what I mean? Haplo says he's still damn good, but he's diminished so much. He's diminished so much from his peak. He can still put up a good fight, but he's not close to the guy who beat Oscar. I have to totally agree with you on that, Haplo. Yeah, Manny Pacquiao's definitely not the same fighter. Definitely doesn't have that same power and pop in his punch, But he's able to put motherfuckers on their ass. He's able to outpoint them. He can hurt fighters at certain points, but he just doesn't have that enough aggressiveness to bring forward the animal we all know and love in Manny Pacquiao. It is what it is. I have to agree with you, Haplo and Red Glove, and D Style as well. I agree with you guys. There is no more standing 8 count. Shit is whack. You know, uh, I at certain points I don't know how to feel on Pacquiao, so this is why I always look towards his I look towards his pedigree. And once I look at his pedigree and what he's laid on the table, and what he's brought forth, and who he's fought, and just look at everything, I have no doubts in Pacquiao. You know what I mean? I have no doubts in Pacquiao. Red Glove says he's lucky. What's in this generation? A very inactive cherry pickers for the most part. Yep, exactly. hmm I'm agreeing with you, bro. Yep, a lot of inactive cherry pickers who just like who want to be called the best, for the most part, and they aren't putting in any fucking work whatsoever. You know. Red Glove also says if it was a new generation of old cloths, he he would be screwed. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Pacquiao. Listen, Pacquiao has right now. Pacquiao couldn't hang with them. The Pacquiao back then, Pacquiao we knew, the Pacquiao that was going through divisions and motherfuckers, Pacquiao that was knocking motherfuckers out. I think he could have hung with the old guys. And Pretty Boy Floyd, not Money May, Pretty Boy Floyd, definitely too. You know, uh, you know, there are a lot of guys in the '80s and the '90s, right? That would go through almost every division right now, and there are fighters in different divisions from the '80s, the '90s. That would have gone through these fucking guys. They probably would have been unified for years. They probably would have broke fucking Monzone and fucking in the middleweight division, they probably would have broke Monzone and fucking Hagler's fucking long title reign and shit, undefeated title reign and shit, and title streak, defensive streaks and shit. I mean, we would have seen a lot of a lot of fucking crazy shit. This is why they don't want to give Shannon Briggs a fucking chance. This is just my boxing opinion. This is why. This is why they don't want to give Shannon Briggs, a shot at the heavyweight championship, son. And because he still has that goal. He still has the fucking go forward. Okay, Shannon Briggs can be a 3-decade champ. I keep telling the young guys in this era that this is your era. You have a George Foreman in your era. Yeah, we had a George Foreman in our era, and now we had Roy Jones Jr., Bernard Hopkins, the guys who are up there in age who are still taking motherfuckers to school. Like, you guys are not understanding that you should be pushing for these fucking gentlemen. Shannon Briggs should be pushed. You guys say, oh, he's old. Klitschko, oh, he's old. But you guys don't understand you guys don't understand the accolades that these guys hold. The feats that these guys set. You know? You guys want to talk about King Kong Ortiz being old? Hey, okay, all right. You know why? We don't know. We don't fucking know. We don't know. So this is why we can't take away from fighters who are still fighting, who are still looking fucking good. You know what I mean? And are still being competitive and giving us them fights, man. I can't take nothing away from these fucking old guys that are doing the do. Fuck no, I'm not gonna do it. You know. So Wilder had a good fight in Ortiz, and fucking and Joshua had a good fight in Klitschko. I enjoyed both of them. Bottom line, it just took one guy a longer time to fight something competitive. That's all. Um, you know, there are a lot of guys. Look, if guys like Tim Witherspoon, Ray Mercer, had they been in this right now, like, had they been in great shape, had they been in their fucking, had they been like 40, Klitschko's age, or maybe 37, right? Right? Had they been active like Shannon the Cannon Briggs, I think they still go fucking divisions. I still think that Shannon the Cannon Briggs would beat the shit out of a lot of fucking guys out there, especially guys that are holding fucking straps, bro. Like, I gotta be honest, man. It's skill. Like, it's skill. And a lot of guys aren't displaying this fucking skill. Disagree with me, agree with me. Hey, it is what it is. But it's laid right in front of us. The skill level, we haven't seen any really coming from no one. Coming from no one. From the adversity, from the champ. I mean, it's not the same. And yes, boxing's supposed to transition. Yes, of course, boxing changes. Yes, I understand all of that shit. I totally understand all of that shit. Everything evolves. Okay, I understand that shit. Darwin's theory. All right, I understand that shit. But football is still fucking football. Baseball is still fucking baseball. Right? Right? Let's talk here. Right? So why boxing can't be boxing? And don't give me none of that shit with business. Don't give me none of that shit, because we all know it's a fucking business. It's just like you when you have to go to work, you have to go to work. You have to do your job. So what the fuck is all that? So I understand it's a business. It's a business. Listen, if you guys don't want to fucking get fucked up and all cut up and shit and take low risks and high rewards, then go figure skate or some shit like that. Go play basketball or some shit. But don't come into boxing because it's a full contact sport. And guys that put the fucking gloves on knew what the fuck is going on and knew what they want. And these guys that put the fucking gloves on back then weren't doing it for fucking money. They didn't put it on for money. It's because they wanted to be just like the fucking guys that they fucking grew up and admired within that fucking square circle. So all this bullshit with it's a business and those are just excuses that are coming from the fucking guys that shit's the same verbatim. It's a bunch of bullshit, fight fans. You know what I mean? My man Haplo says, I don't think Briggs has a chance against Wilder or Joshua. He gassed quick in his prime. Now it would be 2 rounds and he'd be gassed. I don't even think he could beat Char for the WBA regular. Well, I respect that, Haplo. The reason why I say this is because he's already confronted Deontay Wilder. Told Deontay Wilder that his straps were given to him, right? How come nobody's giving this guy a fight? I have to call it like I see it. Like if he was easy work, if it, and everybody knows he's gassed out, and he's still in competition, wouldn't you want a fucking Shannon the Cannon Briggs on your resume? So why aren't these guys taking this opportunity? He's calling everybody the fuck out. Now, yeah, he used to gas out, but remember he was also a one hit quitter king. You know what I'm saying? And he had problems with the best of them. So in this era, these guys don't have that skill. These guys do not have that skill to give Briggs that problem. You know what I'm saying? Joshua fought valiantly against Klitschko, and Klitschko is part of that cloth whose brother beat the shit out of Shannon the Cannon Briggs, and not even he wanted any part of Shannon. And that's the thing. It's all about skill. I think like I said, also he's also got like 9 or 10 bodies already in this era. Shannon the Cannon Briggs on his comeback trail. He was supposed to fight for the title last year, not when he got popped before that, but then Lucas Brown popped on him. You know what I mean? It's like they're avoiding this man from being a 3-decade champ. It's good for boxing. It's good for history within the sport. It's good for fight fans to know who the fuck champions are. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Haplo also says, I'd watch him get in there with anyone. Just saying, I don't think he can beat. I don't think he can beat the belt holders of today. Hey, I can respect that, Haplo. I can respect that. You know what I mean? I can respect that. I think that Briggs can beat the shit out of Baby Miller. I think he can beat the shit out of. Definitely, he put Hayden fuck to sleep. I think he fuck with everybody. Um, but I don't think that I don't think they want any of him though, because this is like I said, from those 9 fights that I've seen on his comeback, Shannon the Cannon Briggs has been a smarter fighter, and with age comes wisdom, and Shannon the Cannon Briggs has a lot of wisdom, like. You know what I mean? He has a lot of wisdom, and the way his last fight that he had was a young cat. It was a good strategy. This young cat was headhunting, and he led that young cat to think that he was headhunting, and he ate him to the body. He gave him like one good fucking body shot and sat him the fuck down. It was fucking awesome. Red Glove says, what are your thoughts on Miller not willing to go anywhere? That's another thing. Listen, guys, and I know I'm gonna get a shitload, and I don't care because it's just my boxing opinion. Guys like Wilder and Miller and guys and other fucking fighters in any other weight class who refuse to go to other countries, who refuse to travel. It's a bunch of bullshit, man. How could you call yourself great? Like, this is what gets me upset on certain fighters, right? There's certain fighters that want to be better, that say that they are better. They just want to be better than the greats, but the greats traveled. The greats busted ass on different turf, right? And you guys are talking tough. Not even some of you guys don't even make fucking weight, right? Some of you guys are straight up pussies, right? I don't understand why you won't go to another country like the greats did and beat the shit out somebody and take their fucking strap. You know what I mean? If you got guys like Gennady Golovkin, Lomachenko, amongst others who are taking no fucking money, but are out there with legacy, getting straps and shit, except for this move that fucking he made with the Canelo shit. This is why he got stripped. And I'm glad that shit happened. But you know what I mean? This is the bullshit that I'm talking about. This is bullshit that I'm always putting my fucking finger on. I don't respect fighters who don't want to go to another fucking country and fucking be competitive and fight, but yet you want to knock other fighters that went to the other countries and fucking brought back glory. Like, I don't understand this shit. Red Glove says, I like Miller, but when he wouldn't go to Bulgaria for Pulev, it made me see him in a way differently. Of course it does, no doubt. I can respect that, Red. I can respect that because, like I said, and this is what I mean about hashtag standards. we know what it is. If you're a fighter and you're putting yourself up on a pedestal, if you're a fighter and you're putting yourself at this high standard, you better be goddamn. You better fucking you better know that we're going to hold you up to that standard. And if you don't, if you're lackluster in any fucking way, we're going to let you have it because you said you were this when you were really this. You see? So this is why a lot of us can stomach Anthony Joshua at certain points because when he came out and said, I am just a prospect who happens to have titles, that is humble. This is why we can't stomach some of Deontay Wilder's fuckery. This is why we couldn't stomach Floyd Mayweather's fuckery. This is why we could stomach Manny Pacquiao's. See the difference there? So when you say certain things and put yourself to a certain standard and then you don't perform and you don't, how are we supposed to look at you? Same thing with Tyson Fury. You come back, you want us to hold you up on this pedestal that you were once on? No, my man, you was gone 2.5 years. You fucked up. All the titles were broken the fuck up. You made the fucking heavyweight division a mess again. You know what I'm saying? Saying you're better than Klitschko, but at least fucking Klitschko kept the titles together for fucking what, 11 years, 10 years? Get the fuck out of here on any means of transportation you can find. So it just gets to the point now that of course we're supposed to look at these guys differently when they don't go to other fucking countries to fight. That shit is fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? That shit is fucking crazy. Haplo says pretty sure Wilder fought in England, Mexico, and PR. I hope so. I hope he did. But we're talking in the now. We're talking when it matters. We're talking, when you're going for a strap, when you're going for the gold, when you're going for that waistline trophy. Go to another country if that like fucking go to England, bro. Stop putting dollar signs and just go, man. Just fucking go. If you can fuck him up, then go fuck him up. Eat his fucking food. Take his fucking fans. Then come out here for the fucking rematch and do the same thing again. What's the fucking problem? Like I'm gonna get into that shit in a minute, man. Red Glove says Wilder fought Scott and PR, the Garcia Herrera on the card. He said for about 90 seconds, all right? Like what I was about to get into. I don't fucking see what the problem is. Like, for the first time in my life, I don't like an American champion, dog. And I don't give a fuck how anybody feels. You can call me a fucking coon. You can call me whatever the fuck you want. Because it's just a boxing opinion. For the first time in my life, I'm looking at this fucking American champion like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you're making all these fucking excuses. You're pointing fingers like a bitch. Oh, then you want to say you're better than Tyson. Listen, the longest it took to make fucking Tyson Holyfield was 8 fucking months, bro. 8 fucking months, bro. Tyson fucking Lewis. 6 fucking months, bro. And the networks were the ones bitching. What the fuck is going on? This is why I don't understand all this bullshit about, he wants to fight. He don't want to fight. Listen. It don't fucking matter anymore. It's lackluster to me. Fuck Wilder. Fuck Joshua. When it comes to these two, with these names together. But if Wilder's going to go some other way and fucking fight, then fine. If Joshua's going to go some other way and fucking fight, then fine. I don't give a fuck about this fight anymore. And neither should you. You feel what I'm saying? And both these motherfuckers know that they're going to fight next year sometime. But they're just fucking with us. And they think just like what's happening in the Star Wars film industry. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what's going on, I'll give you a quick recap. You give us a product because you think that this is what we want, but it's not. This is exactly what's going on with these two fuckers. They think that we're going to keep holding on and holding on and holding on. Nigga, after a while, fucking ropes hurt. They burn. Bro, they take skin off. I'm not holding on to that shit no more. Fuck you guys. You're millionaires in the first fucking place. Whether Wilder gets 2.5 fucking million, he's a stupid motherfucker. And so is fucking DeBella. DeBella's definitely the motherfucker who's fucking up. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying this shit for the longest. And for a guy who was offered 12.5 or something to fucking bitch and moan, shut the fuck up. I don't even want to hear about it. It's a business. That shit is fucking bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. That is bullshit. They're trying to fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? Don't pay any fucking attention to that, bro. That shit'll fry a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And Joshua and Hearn are over here making mad money. You know what I'm saying? And doing what the fuck they got to do. But at the same time, you motherfuckers are sons of bitches too, because you guys should already be like, you know what? We got so much fucking money to burn. No doubt. Come fight us in our country. Here's your $20 million. But wait a minute. Was offered. One, to fight any fucking person that he wanted to fucking fight, and 15 million to fight against Joshua. You know what? Give him a clean 20 fucking million. Put him on the fucking spot. Do something. But if they, I'm telling you, if there's no announcement of this fight by the end of fucking the summer, I'm done with it. I mean, I'm already done with it, but I'm fucking get the fuck out of here. No, no, fuck these two, well, these four: Davila, Wilder, Joshua, Hearn. Fuck them. These guys aren't gonna fucking eat my mind with this bullshit. You either gonna fight or you're not. Fuck that. I come from the school of hard knocks. Guys, wake the fuck up. We come from the school of hard knocks. These niggas are bitches. Straight up. Like, I mean, I don't give a fuck. Regular says, actually, I would like to see the heavyweight undisputed match in neutral territory, like another Rumble in the Jungle. That would be fucking great. Let's throw it in fucking Philippines. Or let's throw it in fucking... Let's do it somewhere, bro. In Cairo. In the fucking Sphinx's mouth or some shit. I don't give a fuck. But you know what? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. And this is why I say fuck those four, because they got us, uploaders, subscribers. They have us going against each other over this bullshit. Not me, Jack. Fuck that. These two motherfuckers will eventually fight, and by the time that fight happens, we're not gonna care. And this is why we say that this fight is not worth $100 million fucking dollars, you fucking dummies. This fight is not worth $100 million fucking dollars, you fucking idiots. You guys are handicapped. Your mind need crutches, bro. Get off that shit, bro. Get off of the fucking Wilder Joshua fucking fight. Leave that shit alone, guys. I'm telling you, it's turning you into fucking people that you're not. You feel what I'm saying? This shit is all a big fucking distraction. Fuck those guys. Those guys will eventually fucking fight. You feel me? Right now, that fight is not even worth $70 fucking million. Even if it's in fucking England, we still have to fucking, you know what I'm saying? We still have to. They still need American fucking viewers too. You feel me? It's lackluster. It's lackluster. And I don't give a fuck about those two. I don't give a fuck about the fight right now. Fuck those two. If this is what they're going to do, play and string along the emotions of the fight fans, then fuck them. Fuck them completely. Fuck them in the neck. Fuck them in the pituitary gland, son. Fuck them in the eardrum, son, in the cornea. Fuck them completely, son. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? My man Regular Militant says cocaine is one. No doubt, kid. You goddamn right it is. I never tried it, but I see motherfuckers bug the fuck out on that shit. I see motherfuckers to the point where they couldn't talk. And yeah, like that, bro. Like motherfuckers, I'm telling you, dog. And no offense to my old school friends who are watching, you know who the fuck you are. And if you totally are rehabilitated, God bless you, motherfuckers. God bless you. You know what I mean? But like I said, fuck that. You guys, somebody asked me. My man says, I'm saying some of these fans. Whoa. Woo, laugh. Any color. I have to agree with you. A lot of these fight fans, the majority of these new fight fans who have no idea on how to be a fight fan are on that shit. You know what I mean? Ah, there we go. My man, aka Mike Tyson. And I also got an announcement for the Fantasy Fight Club. That shit ain't finished. I just got a bigger TV, a fucking 65-inch, beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So I want to bring it to you in better fucking definition. On top of that, I've just been fucking just doing my thing, man, doing my thing and just making a lot of fucking money. So I just been chilling. You know what I'm saying? So, but besides the point, my man Haplo asked me, how do you feel about Canelo and GGG? Okay. Well, guys, let me just give this may swell your twinks. So, fuck it, let's get it on. Now, First of all, Triple G is a stupid motherfucker. Okay? I know it's about the money. I know he's trying to catch a payday, so on and so forth. I understand all that bullshit, bro. But guys. See, I was led to believe that Triple G, was going to defend his titles and keep them unified and right. But of course, the money, the fucking money, right? It's the fucking money. I can understand a man coming from Kakistan where you have to squeeze goat nipples in order to make milk and cheese. I can understand all of that, going through the fucking snow in fucking Herculean sandals. I can understand all of that. But what I don't understand is how the fuck is it that your opponent tests positive, pops, then comes out and says, I'm not joining an old fucking program, then gets forced into joining a fucking clean program, right? I mean, right then and there, a guy that you're gonna fight that doesn't want to join a clean testing program, that right there should show off all types of fucking flags, right? But let's move on. On top of that, you got this fucking guy who's now all of a sudden got a blood test. On top of getting a fucking blood test, hair follicle test, a month and a half after, and way after the fact he went, into knee surgery, right? Let's not forget that shit, because of course you got to deal with anesthesia, whatever else they're pumping in you during the surgery to keep you knocked out, right? And then when you get up, you got painkillers, so all that shit is diluted. No wonder he came out positive on the clenbuterol hair follicle test. Of course. But anyway, let's move the fuck on, shall we? So, and then you got Tom Loeffler, who's supposed to be one of these smart fucking guys, right? So one of these fucking smart fucking guys comes out of nowhere and says, okay, well, this is what's going to happen now. We're not going to take the fight. And you were smart at the moment, Loeffler. You were smart. Yes, indeed, you were, sir. But then Oscar De La Hoya came out and said, you know what? Let this guy fight 40 million somewhere else. Oscar De La Hoya controlled you. Oscar De La Hoya made himself the A side. You were the A side, Loeffler. You dropped the ball. You were supposed to have total control. So now what you do? What do? You put your man into danger. That's right. You put him in front of Colossus. You put him in front of Adamantium. You put him in front of somebody who's a fucking drug G and who should be suspended for more than 6 fucking months. It's funny on how they fucking made it so convenient for Canelo Alvarez to fucking go and be suspended all the way to when he has to start training for this fucking fight. What kind of that wasn't even a slap on the wrist. That was like, okay, don't do that again. That's all that shit was. It makes no fucking sense, does it, guys? Right? So this is why, to me, Triple G's a dumb motherfucker and should have said, you know what? I'm gonna fight Derevchenko. I'm going to defend my strap. I'm going to continue to do what the fuck I'm gonna do because this is what I do. Right? But instead, he went for the money. Okay, I understand that. It's all fucking good. You went for the money. Okay. I feel Canelo should be suspended for a year and a half. Just like everybody else that has felt it. I just don't understand why. Because Golden Puta, the fucking We Back Canelo fucking commission, and fucking Vada and Nada are all in bed with each other, bro. And you got your cereal-faced boxer Canelo right there, bro. Now ask yourself this question. Besides Linares, who just may not fight after this year, who knows what, you know what I'm saying, what that Lomachenko fight took out of him. Besides Linares, Ryan Garcia, another hype. He run into somebody to fuck him up. Who does besides Canelo Alvarez, who does Golden Boy have? They let go of a lot of fucking guys that they had They had Luis Ortiz, who was the WBA fucking champ at the time, right? They had a heavyweight champion at the time. And what happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Too much carrots on my fucking plate. Too many carrots on my plate, Oscar. But I like to thank you for putting all them carrots on my plate, because I can see clearly now. I have the fucking beta carotene in that motherfucker, boy. And you know, you got to understand here. So I'm not watching this fight. This fight makes no sense to me. Regardless, I'm a Gennady Golovkin fan. Regardless, I like watching Canelo. Regardless, I like the sport of boxing. I respect the sport. This fight should not go on. And I'm going to tell you something right now. Gennady Golovkin's going to get hurt. This is an unnecessary loss as well as an unnecessary win. What the fuck are you two fighting for again anyway? We all know who the fuck won the first fight, and it was Triple G. Huh? My man says, Red Glove says, and the gingerbread man.
What's up, y'all?
Yo, that's some funny ass shit. So again, my man, oh, that's some funny shit, bro. So my man Haplo says, he says he should have gotten undisputed and then worry about Canelo. Exactly, man. We know what we're talking about here, gentlemen. We know exactly what we're talking about. The Red Glove Militant says, we were all led to believe it was all about undisputed. Exactly, man. Exactly. Red Glove says, I agree, Haplo. He also says the clenbuterol boxing program. That's right, kid. When you come out with traces of adamantium and your bones are laced in fucking vibranium, son. You know what I mean? And you got fuel rocket for fucking fat burners. You got fucking Haplo says these guys barely fight every 6 months anyway. That's no punishment at all. Exactly. Red Glove. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's hold on. Sorry, guys. A boxing conversation with J.Cotto has been brought to you by Brisk Iced Tea. You fucking thirsty? Just walk to the store and get it then. That's right. So, you know what I mean? We got some shit here. Yeah. 1 second, guys. You know, so I just gotta give it to y'all. You know, I'm sorry, but I'm not watching this fight. I'm not watching this fight. You know, you know, I'll probably hear who won or whatever, but I don't want to. I don't want to play no part into any dirty politics, any fight. You know, and this fight is not good for Gennady. Whether he wins, where the fuck is that gonna put Gennady Golovkin? Exactly where the fuck he is. We all know he beat fucking Canelo the first time. Canelo needed the fucking judges. Canelo needed clenbuterol. Canelo needed a lot of fucking everything, bro. You know what I mean? Peace to Nate. What's going on, Nate? How you doing, man? Hashtag come back to boxing, bro. You know what I mean? Let's see. My man Nate says, who is winning? Mikey Garcia, Robert Easter. Getting into that in 1 second, my brother. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, my brother. 1 second. All right, now. I think Mikey Garcia wins this fight. You know why? Because I see it like this. I see it like this, brothers. I like Robert Easter, but Robert Easter, his defense, it's not, you know what I mean? It's not really good. Robert Easter's defense, as well as he doesn't take body shots too well. Now, Mikey Garcia, being the body hunter that he is, Mikey Garcia, you know, having the power that, you know, he has, or whatever you want to call it, momentum shots. I think a good one to Robert Easter's, frame, sits him down for a bit. Can go both ways. Now, has Mikey Garcia ever seen anybody as elusive as Robert Easter Jr.? Not really. Not really. No. And that's one thing that Robert Easter Jr. may have, which is his height and his reach. But now, does Robert Easter bring power? You see, that's the factor here. So, of course, the stalker in this fight is going to be Mikey Garcia. And the evasive slash elusive guy is going to be Robert Easter Jr. Robert Easter Jr. is going to have to work off that jab like a motherfucker, brother. You know what I'm saying, Nate? He's gonna have to work off that jab. He's gonna have to move as fast as he can. What the fuck? I mean, this kid is going to be tested. It's not Mikey Garcia who's going to be tested. It's Robert Easter Jr. And I'm worried. I'm worried for Robert Easter Jr. because of, like I said, that body work, man. That body work that Mikey Garcia possessed. You know what I'm saying? Nobody could take that away from Mikey. You know. Red Glove Militant says, they letting Canelo fight all 6 Infinity Stones. He snaps his fingers and they hop on his dick. Yo, Red Glove Militant says, I'm picking Garcia. I ain't no doubt. Nate says, QVO, power, he asked. And then Red Glove Militant says, Easter is still a prospect in my eyes. I feel like he still has potential, but I don't think he is ready for this fight. I see it like this. Robert Easter Jr. has so far has taken his career way more serious than his promoter Adrian Broner. You know what I mean? Exactly, Nate. Boxing is starving for stars, and I want stars to come into boxing, right? I'm an old school guy. I'm 44, my brother Nate, and anybody else who's watching. You know, I come from an era where motherfuckers they just signed kid. They got paid like fucking $150,000, and they had a mega fight and they fought. You know what I mean? And they weren't scared to go to other countries. They didn't put no excuses, no nothing whatsoever. So it's like the stars right now need to be fighting the way Terrence Crawford, Lomachenko, my man Spence Jr., Thurman when he comes back, that I'm going to get into that as well. Shit like that. Real competitive amongst other guys in lower weight classes and higher weight classes as well. Shit like that. Guys need to really need to be competitive. Set that standard, set the high bars. Now, let's get into this thing where I want to talk about Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman is like really being disrespected here. I just want to make one thing clear here. You guys need to stop it. Whoever's out there disrespecting Thurman, whoever's out there saying that Thurman is ducking Spence Jr., just stop it, because it's just hate. And even Angel Garcia needs to stop it, because it just comes down like this, fight fans. You got to respect Thurman for what he did, first of all. He was trying to come back from an injury, rehabilitated, came back, hurt himself. Okay, another major setback. No problem. So what did he do? He let go of the WBC. He let it go. He was not stripped. Okay? He relinquished his title willingly. He said, you know what? Let me just let this shit go so that way other fighters can have opportunities within their fucking careers to become champion. And when I come back, I shall claim the throne again. Go for it again. Which makes him even more competitive. Which should give most of you fucking dummies out there putting fucking Keith Thurman down more of a fucking thought process of, okay, so now he gave up the title, so when he comes back, he's coming back for that more. So he really does mean unification, like he said. He really does mean that he's coming back. So what the fuck are you guys talking about? I know what it is. It's the Errol Spence Jr. train. Chew, 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 chew. All you fucking cock straddlers out there, stop, bro. Stop. Just be a fucking fan. And be honest and say to yourself, a lot of guys, oh yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Thurman's a pussy. Thurman's not ducking. How the fuck is he ducking if he's injured? The same thing was when he was coming back, just because he was in Nepal getting married and had unlaced boxing gloves with no type of in the streets of Nepal with a fan and you know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand how you guys are saying that he was sparring with somebody. But yeah, he was. You guys are just fucking ridiculous, bro. You guys are ridiculous with your fandom. It needs to stop. You need to shove it straight up your digestive system, wherever the fuck it came from, because it makes no sense. It's not making any more sense, guys. It's not making any more sense. You're running out of room. Your stupidity is running out of room in the world of reality, son. You know what I mean? And you know, when Thurman comes back, then we can talk shit. But right now, the man's on the shelf. He's recuperating. Nobody should be talking shit about Thurman. Leave Thurman alone. Let him come back. When he comes back and he starts, then we can do whatever the fuck we want to do. Say what we want to say. But right now, it's very unfair for you guys to be talking shit and saying things that are not fucking true and making yourselves look stupid as you fucking fan out and say, I am a fight fan. Get the fuck out of here on a three-legged horse. You know what I'm saying? Now let's go into the comments here. No doubt. Wow, there's a lot. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't get to your comments. Uh, let's see. Nate says they are hoping Garcia, Crawford, Loma, and Spence can pop. I hear that. He says, yeah, Loma and Garcia will be a good fight. It certainly would be. Nate says maybe Crawford, but Spence and maybe Crawford, but Spence and Crawford are big. That's the mega fight for this era. I called that shit out like a year and a half ago. Go into my archives. You know what I'm saying? I said that a while back. I said the super fight is going to be Terrence Bud Crawford if he moves up to 147. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now let me see. Red Glove says back in the day, was no way some celebrities would take the spotlight like Kissy and Logan Paul are doing right now. I hear you. Nate says Thurman is good, but he has a lot of strong competition. Yep, no doubt. Nate says Angel Garcia is hilarious. Yeah, man, cocaine is one hell of a drug, bro. Red Minister says Angel Garcia. Once again, cocaine is one. I just said that. No doubt, kid. Cocaine is one hell of a fucking drug. Nate asks, "Yo, how old is Thurman? 28? I think so. 29? I think he's 28. I think he's 28." Red Glove says, Nate, you are right. Competition has gotten even more fierce. In the year Thurman has been gone. Yeah, definitely. Nate says, just an athlete, not too technical. Nate also says Crawford is good and moving up. Now I don't know about moving. I mean, more moving up in his career, like just moving up in his career or moving up in weight, because that's it's too soon. I thought you were talking about moving up in weight though. In weight, okay, I see. I don't think he's moving up in weight right now. I think he's gonna dominate 147 first. Uh, Red Glove says, I think Spence is a little more than an athlete, but not much more. His body work cannot be denied. Yeah, definitely. Nate also says 147, 154 is super tough. Yeah, it is. It is. And Nate says those guys want to get paid like big dogs. They do, but they don't put in the work though. You know, the niggas never put in the fucking work. Nate also says, but nobody wants to pay them big bread yet because they don't want to fucking fight big. You know what I mean? They, Nate also says moving up in weight. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to fight big, man. None of these cats want to fight big, man. None of these cats want to fight like they want to fight. You know what I mean? The reason why, look, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson to this day is the highest paid heavyweight in boxing history. Mike Tyson, like Anthony Joshua, you had 15 mil, then he would make 25 mil. Then my man was making 35 mil. Then my man was making 45 mil. Then my man was, 60 mil. Tyson made that cheddar. And the reason why Tyson made that cheddar was because Tyson was making the fights. He was using these, bro. He was using these, man. These guys aren't using these. They're not showing us anything. This is why me and other hardcore fight fans, we don't, we refuse to give our hard-earned money to motherfuckers like today who want to say they're better than Tyson and all this and all that, but aren't even fighting the toughest competition. And when they do and get rocked, they need the ref to give them a fucking break. Ridiculous. Uh, They says too many promotions holding their fighters. Well, yeah, I mean, because of the money. It's also the fighters holding themselves back too, because all they want is money. Oh, money that everybody thinks they Mayweather. Everybody want to be Mayweather. Everybody want to fucking be Mayweather. Meanwhile, niggas can't fight for shit. Nigga says Tom Brand, Golden Boy, TMT, Al Heyman. They are just getting fat, but don't want to crossfight. Actually, Golden Boy has been known. I stopped following him. Golden Boy has been known to, to do collaborations. TMT will do collaborations with Golden Boy. Top Rank and Golden Boy always do collaborations and fights and shit like that. It's Al Heyman. It's those guys that don't, PBC. They don't really want to fight guys from Top Rank or guys from Golden Boy because they're fucking competitive. And guys that have signed under Bob Arum, motherfuckers fight, bro. Motherfuckers that are contractually, what I'm saying, down with fucking Top Rank, bro. I think it's called Top Rank. Top Rank is the pinnacle of boxing. Don't care what anybody says. It's facts. You name. Even Don King Promotions, bro, needed help bringing great fights by Bob Arum and Top Rank fucking boxing. Top Rank boxing bought us all the fucking fights, all the great fights that we're about to talk, that we can talk about today. Like, you know what I'm saying? Red Glove says, plus people are complaining about ESPN Plus, and even though it's not out yet, they are already complaining about DAZN. Listen, this streaming game is big. That's the next move. A lot of these promoters don't have that money right now to do what Eddie Hearn, Bob Arum is doing. And notice, Eddie Hearn, Bob Arum. Now notice who's on the top there. Top Rank once again. You don't see the Bella, you don't see Duva, right? You don't see any of them. Oscar De La Hoya doesn't know what the fuck to do. I mean, just the other day, he said Red Glove Militant put up a video, great video by the way, my brother. Saying that he understood the moves of what Oscar De La Hoya was doing with Facebook. Okay, no doubt, but Facebook streaming sucks. ESPN streaming now, that's a totally different story. That's smooth as a motherfucker. So it's also the quality of his streaming. Bob Arum is down with that ESPN stream, son. That ESPN stream is no joke. That DAZN shit as well for over there streaming for cross country shit. Yo, guys, Al Heyman, the PC bro, they got with the program because that's what it's all about now. It's all about streaming. Pay-per-view is not gonna go away. You know what they're doing with pay-per-view? They're building it up back to the way it was, and they're gonna add something else more. They're gonna add some more rocket boosters to this bitch. Trust me when I say this. What they're gonna do is they're gonna push the pay-per-view model to a point where it's gonna be where the way we know it to become a pay-per-view king. The pay-per-view gave the incentive to every fighter. You know what I'm saying? From the early 80s all the way to when it stopped, right? Gave every fucking fighter the incentive to push forward. Because once you had a pay-per-view and you were either co-main event or main event, you were there. You were in your millions, and that's how you knew you were making your millions. That's how you knew. Now these guys are fine. I don't even know who the fuck these guys are, and they're making $1.5 million. $1 million less than the heavyweight champion of the world in America. Something really, really wrong is going on here because I don't see motherfuckers fighting. I don't see them fighting for what they worth. So the pay-per-view model is going to be just that. They can't do it with just live streaming because if they do it with just live streaming, everybody can be live streaming. So who the fuck is it's hard now that they do shit on cable, premium cable and shit, and you don't have a top boxing star. Like Canelo's not even the fucking face of boxing anymore. He did that to himself though. So now it's gonna be about stars. Now promoters are very smart. They'll do what Bob Arum had done. They'll do it all. The pay-per-view model come back where you can showcase your fighter. That's what has to be done. But these guys are going up against the powers that be. You know, these guys are going up against something that was there before they even had careers within boxing. You know what I mean? These guys are going up against the inevitable. This is why the balance within boxing is always going to balance itself out. There's not one man who has capitalized in boxing and called it his own like a fucking Vince McMahon or Dana White has. And even Dana White had to fucking give others and share for others to partake. Think about that. Bob Arum right now, if he wanted to, could take fucking boxing if he wanted. Motherfucker got more money than anybody in boxing right now, and even more money than Floyd Mayweather Jr. Believe that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to understand here that the pay-per-view model is going to come back even stronger, and it should be. Yep, exactly, Nate. Dana White did cash out. Yes, he did. He did. Red Glove Military says, supposedly Ortiz is calling out Cormier from the UFC. Well, let Cormier come to boxing where they don't belong because the same shit can happen again. When Floyd fought McGregor, I was proud of Floyd because he represented boxing. After that, I was like, okay, right? And it is what it is, man. I'm tired of this hybrid boxing shit. This hybrid boxing shit needs to stop. Okay? Because what's going to happen is you're going to get hurt. You're going to get hurt. Going to get hurt. Nate says MMA doesn't have any stars either. Right. You see how it's watered down? Exactly. Nate also says he knew there were no more stars. Even McGregor. He got paid and don't want to get hurt. Exactly. Even McGregor don't want to fight fucking what's his name? Kramagabagev, whatever the fuck his name is, the guy that wrestles fucking bears, that wears that big fucking bleach blonde fro hat. That motherfucker Khabib, yeah. Fucking Butterbeef Khabib, whatever fuck. That motherfucker right there will destroy Conor McGregor, son. I can see it. I can fucking see it. Red Glove says, it does need to stop. It does need to stop. I mean, look, you had Ray Mercer. Motherfucker went into UFC. Knocked the motherfucker the cold. Knocked him out. Then one motherfucker went to UFC, a boxer, and got knocked the fuck out. That was enough. Then Holly Holm dethroned fucking Ronda Rousey, who is now in the WWE as Rowdy Ronda Rousey. I kid you not. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking ridiculous. Nate says, yeah, the Eagle. Exactly. Khabib will destroy Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor is inactive right now. Conor McGregor is enjoying his fucking money. And it's more than likely he retired. and didn't tell you fans. Just like Chino Maidana did. Once you fight Mayweather, you set for life. You good. And this is what happened. You know, I'm going on an hour and 5 minutes here with you guys, man. Thank you for standing strong with me, no doubt, man. Anybody else got any more questions, man? Any more questions? Uh, that Jacobs Derevchenko match, and that's my dude, B. That's my dude, Danny Jacobs, the Miracle Man, no doubt, dog. Yo, Jacobs, you need to beat the shit out this dude, son. I'm tired of Derevchenko. You feel me? Just like I was tired of the motherfucker that they stripped Crawford for because he, you know what I'm saying, at 140. Like guys like that who don't belong in the fucking picture, get them the fuck out. Derevchenko's pushed in the fucking picture with fucking Triple G. Now Triple G has no fucking IBF strap because he wanted to fight fucking Canelmo, right? He wanted to fight fucking Captain Beta Carotene. So now we got a problem on our hands, gentlemen. We got a fucking Derevchenko lingering. But don't worry about that. Because the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs, is going to beat the living shit out this kid. Okay? And I'm telling everybody right now, Daniel Jacobs will dismantle the Charlo at 160. And Daniel Jacobs will most definitely, and I'm going to say this right now, most definitely will put the fucking beats on Canelo. I don't give a fuck who you are. This is my boxing opinion. But it also comes with facts. When I say that Daniel Jacobs is the most competitive and the most threatening middleweight right now at 160, and everybody fears him. Everybody fucking fears him. And Haplo, my man Haplo, that is a great fucking question, my brother. That is a great question. Will Andre ever fight anybody? Like, yo, my man, I support you and shit, but like this is where the buck stops because it's like I remember you specifically saying you'll take any fight, and you just fucking pulled out last fight you was going to take at 160. First you moved up, then you pulled out. What the fuck is going on here? Like, you gotta explain to us, man, because we're about to let go, bro. We're about to let go, Andre, my man. We're about to let go on you, dog. We're about to just be like, you know what, bro? We don't even care if you fight or not. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Aplo. Not even anyone good. Just fight anyone. Exactly. You had one little fight. You fighting once a year now. You doing the Gary Russell Jr. Is that what you're doing? Let us know what you're doing. Exactly. He's getting old and hasn't done shit. Exactly. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Red Glove says, Cotto sounds like a second live stream will be in order. Way too much to talk about, brother. Oh, definitely. I'll stay on this shit as long as you guys are willing to stay on here and talk boxing, I'll stay on it as well. I can go on with boxing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's like talking to a fly ass chick in a fucking bar. And as you sit down, your money goes, and so does the fucking time and your mind. You know what I'm saying? So I dig you guys. I love each and every one of y'all, man. So my man Nate says, uh, how about Tank? He is good but sloppy. You think he will be able to step his game up? Listen, Nate, great questions, bro. You guys have great questions, man. You know what, brother Nate? Tank, Tank is gifted, man. And I've been worried about this cat for a minute. Floyd Mayweather Jr., because there's some shit going on between him and Floyd Mayweather Jr. And this is what's been rumored. That Tank basically was fucking Floyd's daughter. This is the rumor going around. You know what I'm saying? That Tank was fucking Floyd's daughter, and that's why they had tensions or whatever. That's why when Floyd turned around and said that he would put him against Lomachenko because he knew that he's not ready for Lomachenko. Lomachenko was gonna beat the shit out of him or whatever. I don't know what happened with that. Then with Shakur Stevenson fucking texting Floyd's daughter, calling her dot and all that bullshit. I mean, it's just a bunch of bullshit that's going on. It's fucking crazy, right? So, you know, when shit like that happens, you gotta say to yourself, Tank is surrounded by the wrong company. And what's gonna happen is he's gonna become another Broner. And Broner just got $50 million. Now people can say, "Oh, you can't talk shit about Broner because Broner got 50 million." Yeah, he went through all that shit, but he got 50 million. We don't know if that's true or not. Has Floyd come out and confirmed that shit, guys? Has he? I haven't heard that. As a matter of fact, it's not even talked about anymore. So we don't know about that. It's just the whole point. We don't want him to be this way. You know what I mean? So it's just some shit that we don't know what's going on. But I can tell you this: I need Tank to concentrate, sign with Eddie Hearn, get your big money, get good fight deals, stay in the UK, get that mind right, get away from Floyd, bro. Because right now Floyd got too many problems. Right now, Floyd got too many things going on, and I'm not talking shit about, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? When is the next Mayweather fight? Mayweather Promotions fight from any of his fighters? We don't fucking know. Let's go to the comments. Uh, Regular Milton says, "Oh, I thought you said 5 minutes. LOL. Andre is slipping. Yeah, he is, man." Nate says, "Yeah, you are right. Thanks, Nate." Nate. He also says, "Damn." Regular says, "Tank got all the wrong people around him." Yes, he does. He goes, "That is like Marcus Allen. That is like Marcus Allen, fucking Al Davis' daughter. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly." Nate says, "Loma would kill him." I have to agree with you on that as well. Yes, I think so too at this stage. Up. Uh, Regular Militant says, damn, Floyd's daughter getting in a lot of drama. She becoming the boxing Jezebel. Yeah, man, looks like it, bro." Nate says, Broner's done. If this $50 million deal ain't true, I believe so. Haplo says, then Marcus Allen smashed Nicole Simpson too. I think so. I think so, bro. I think so. Nate says, probably Marcus was the man. Nate says, Tank and Henny. It says Nate, those are his best. Yeah, it's crazy, man. You know, like I said, man, I personally see it like this, man. I can only see it like this. They're young, they're gonna do what they want to do, but at the same time, it's business. And if Tank did do this, it's fucked up on his behalf because you don't do that, especially to the hand that feeds you. You know what I'm saying? For anybody that's gonna say, yeah, but Floyd should have made it known, he should have gave warning. Give warning about what? We're in business. So if we're in business and I put money on your plate, you should already know that my door is all fucking limits, right? On top of that, Tank could have been a man and approached Floyd and be like, listen, like a man, be like, listen, I like your daughter. I was wondering, I don't want this to mess up our business relationship, but can I date her? You know what I'm saying? There are other ways of going around this, but like I said, man, but it is what it is. So Tank needs to just leave Floyd, man. He's got potential. He just gotta leave Floyd right now. You know what I'm saying? It's not for him. It's not for him. You know? Red Glove says, what are your thoughts on Hurd? Hurd is a great, great fucking fighter, man. Okay? Hurd is becoming a great fighter. And the Charlo that's calling him out, he need to stop because Hurd is a throwback fighter. Now I know it's stupid of Hurd to take so many punches because Hurd's defense is fucking horrible. It's Marciano horrible. It's Rocky Balboa horrible. But it's got potential. He just needs to work on his defense. But everything else, my man doing his thing. My man's knocking him the fuck down. and especially handling Laura like he did, kid. Woo! So I'm expecting her to do the things that he's doing, but much greater, most definitely, man. Brandon Rios, listen, Brandon Rios should just fucking go to Oxnard and teach boxing, bro. Know what I'm saying? Just be a coach. Be a coach. Still get involved in the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's fucking horrible. Yeah, and just like Nate says, him and Victor Ortiz are fighting, and it's terrible. Fuck Victor Ortiz. I don't respect him for this. I don't respect Victor Ortiz because Victor Ortiz had just fucking pulled out of a fight of somebody that was more fucking competitive. This is that bully shit. It's that pussy shit because he knows that Brandon Rios' motor functions is fucking down, son. And when Danny Garcia fought Brandon Rios, that shit, listen, nobody gets props fighting Brandon Rios, bro. That's like fighting fucking Charlie Zenenlaw, for Christ's sake. You don't get no props for that. You don't get no props for that. Like, how the fuck did Sean Porter was ranked number one, was about to get a fucking WBC title shot. This motherfucker vacated. So now all of a sudden, all of the fucking sudden, because he beat Brandon Rios, they were looking for the fucking smallest excuse, the slightest excuse to fucking put Danny Garcia, the serial face boxer, in front of fucking Sean Porter. Now, if you look before all of that, Danny Garcia was supposed to have a rematch with fucking Keith Thurman, but what happened? I'll tell you what happened. 90-day clause, rematch clause by the WBC. They never honor it. They did the same shit with fucking Stavern. 2 years and a half later, you give Stavern a rematch? Are you fucking kidding me? What happened to the 90-day contract clause? Get the fuck out. You see what I'm saying? It's fucking crazy, son. It's fucking nuts. It's nuts. It's nuts. All right, let's go to the comments. Nate says, yes, Swift turned him up. Haplo says, what are the odds Floyd's fighting again? I don't know, kid. I don't know, Haplo. I don't think Floyd should fight again, son. I think he should just step the fuck out of boxing. I really think he should. Unless he's going to come back and fight a Crawford. That's my standard. If he's going to come back and fight Crawford, then I'm good with it. Nate, yeah. What do you think about Swift? Can he take Porter? I got Sean Porter in that fight. They're both flat-footed as a motherfucker, but I got Sean Porter in that fight. More elusive. Nate, Thurman fucked up Swift. Yeah, Thurman did fucking outbox him. Hell yeah, he did. Reg says, Garcia's two fights that should have never happened. Salka and Rios. Precisely, my brother. Red also says, Haplo, I paid Floyd to stay where he is at, outside of the ring. Exactly, my brother. Nate says, Floyd is boring. Nate also says, the best fights Floyd ever had was Luis Castillo and Diego Corrales. Yep, and that was when he was fucking Pretty Boy. You know what I'm saying? It was Pretty Boy. Okay? It was Pretty Boy that fucking destroyed Gotti. It wasn't Money May. You know what I mean? Now back on ESPN. Yeah, that was way back, no doubt. Foul pole. What's that foul pole boxing? What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Foul pole boxing says 10 p.m. in Chicago and painting my front porch railings. Thanks for the stream. No doubt, my brother. Yeah, no doubt, man. Getting that man work. That's man talk right there, man. No doubt, man. Get your painting on. No doubt. I hope everything's all right over there in Chicago, my brother, where you at. I hope you're blessed, man, you and your family. You know what I mean? And there's nothing like a good labor towards the house, man. I know because I'm over here too, my brother. No doubt, man. Peace to foul pole boxing. Nate says, Haplo says, Maidana was a good fight. It was a good fight. And as a matter of fact, bro, if we were honest with ourselves, bro, that fight could have gone any fucking way. Madonna put in that work that it came to the facts. Okay, this is facts here. Floyd did give himself a C fucking minus in that fight, a C plus or some shit like that. So Floyd even knew he fucking lost. You know what I mean? You know, it could have gone any way. Like, yeah, exactly. Exactly, Haplo, a draw could have went that way. Nate says, I just wish Mayweather would have fought Oscar, Mosley, Cotto, and Pac in their prime. Yeah, man. But you know what? That's what you call that's what you call waiting a fighter out. Shit. My favorite fighter in the world, Sugar Ray Leonard, did it. You know what I'm saying? He did it. He did it to fucking. He did it to Marvelous Marvin Hagler. He waited. You know, he waited. Yeah, but I can go either way. Yeah, definitely. Nate says, Floyd let everyone get old. He sure goddamn well did, man. That was crazy. Red says, Red Glove says, the Maidana fight was good too. Bin. He's been MIA for years now. Yeah, he's all fat and shit. There was an editorial that came out that said that he was planning on coming back. I mean, they had pictures of him in the gym, but he still looked like a fucking. He looked like an Asian Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, son. Haplo says agree, Nate. Haplo also says add Williams, Vernon Forrest. Yep. Vernon Forrest, I think, would have fucking whooped. Fucking. Man. Rest in peace, Vernon. Foul Pool says, you talk Pac Matisse yet? Yes, we did, brother. And I feel that Matisse is not ready for the elite. Yes, we did, Foul. Yes, we did, my brother. Regular Minister said, he started with Pac versus Matisse. Yeah, definitely. Nick says, Forrest was big. Yeah, Forrest was big. Now, I'm, I'm, I'll give you my breakdown, Foul. Definitely. Yeah, Mosley fought him. Mosley got fucking waxed. Mosley got waxed by fucking Forrest, kid. He could never be Forrest. That was Mosley's fucking Achilles, kid. Just like, just like he was Oscar De La Hoya's Achilles. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers fought. He could never beat him, son. Never beat him. Never, never, ever beat him. All right, my man Red says I got to go to work in the morning. I'll check the rest out tomorrow. No doubt, my brother. Thank you for joining. Red Glove Militant, always my brother. A proud founder and member of the fucking Justice League. No doubt, the whole of justice, baby. Hashtag come back to boxing, baby. God bless. Stay vigilant, man. No doubt, my brother. My man, Nate says, I used to watch Mosley back at junior high. No doubt. He fought out of a gym in Azusa. Yeah, no doubt. Haplo says, only Mayoga can be Forrest. Right, Mayoga was fucking. I don't know, and I personally, man, I think at that stage, I think there was something wrong with Forrest, man. I think he was with the Pernell Whitaker shit, man. You know. Haplo says, Nate says, yeah, Mosley was beating Oscar back in the amateur. No, but you also beat him in the fucking pros too. Foul Pole says, who's Progress is fighting? Yeah, who is he fucking fighting? That's a good fucking question. Anybody want to fill me in? Look at these Beatles, kid. Big ass Beatles. Holy shit. Florida. I live where there's wildlife conservation and shit. You know, I live where there used to be a forest. And we get all types of fucking animals out here. Sometimes I gotta come out here strapped. Like sometimes you see me out here with my gun. Yes, I'm licensed. Yes, I have a permit. Sometimes you see me out here with a strap. Sometimes I'll bring my strap out here with me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's fucking crazy out here. You see all types of shit. Got raccoons the size of fucking cubs out here. You know what I mean? So yeah, exactly. Yeah, man. These fucking I got Georgia fucking thumpers out here. This big. No lie. Grasshoppers. Big. They look like locusts. This is crazy. My man Lee says, I'm in Southern Cali, no doubt. I'm right. So we already know we're in the sticks. So shit out here is wild. know what I'm saying? We got Wildcats out this motherfucker and everything. Pomona, yeah, no doubt, kid. SoCal also. Mm-hmm. Haplo, LA, no doubt. Peace to LA all the time. No doubt, man, from Florida. I'm from New York. I'm a New York man myself, bro. I'm a city boy. Yeah, man. But like I said, man, I'm gonna try to make this a little series here. Some live streams possibly at this night. And I'm gonna be coming soon with some more. With some more. Yeah, I know about Ryan Garcia, Nate. He still got a lot to prove, man. That kid got a big mouth. He got a lot to prove. But I'm gonna be turning this into. I'm gonna turn this into a fucking little series for you guys. And I'll be coming back with the late night boxing talk on video for you guys as well. I'm just like I said, I'm touching into grounds, into grips because, like I said, I just thank you, Nate. I thank you for subscribing, my brother. Welcome to the movement. Hashtag come back to boxing, my brother. And catch my other content on my channel too, as well, brother. And like I said, I'm gonna be bringing this to you. As well as the late night boxing talk as well. That's a tradition here. You guys love it. That's your series, so I'm going to be bringing it to you guys. I also want to let you guys know that the Fantasy Fight League is still on. Okay, I just been busy and I've been making a lot of character models, so it'll be on. Haplo, you still at your Tyson is still there. Everyone is still there. You're still at from your levels from where you are. So when the action guy comes on with whatever guest star, and Nate, if I were you, go into the fantasy fights, the recent ones and the ones in the past, and become part of that. You know what I'm saying? It's fun. You're gonna get prizes as well. Trust me. But get down with it, man. Otherwise than that, guys, this has been a boxing conversation with your boy J.Cotto, telling the truth within the sport of boxing. I love each and every one of you guys, man, and I appreciate you guys, man. And this is your movement. Hashtag come back to boxing. Otherwise than that, man, God bless. Stay vigilant. Peace, man. You guys, foul pole.